Bio, baby. Bio wrestling.
Can't be as bad as piss pole wrestling.
There ain't nothing wrong. There ain't nothing worse than that. Piss pole wrestling. PPW. Papa J is the owner.
Piss pole wrestling, baby.
You gotta love it. Oh, and you guys just murder him every time he comes in with this bunch of crap.
He keeps trying. That's the worst part. Like,
Yeah.
bro, stop it.
It's not gonna do you any good, man. Quit.
I like that ring. Joker in the middle. That's fly.
Yeah. And then this is the. I'll give you this last shot here. I couldn't believe it, Doc. I get all the way here to Mississippi after, leaving Florida and everything. Never caught any kind of virus or anything in the whole time I was in Florida.
Yeah.
I get here to Mississippi, and guess what I brought with me from Florida?
What's that?
Hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Think about your children when your daughter when she had diaper rash. Okay, it gives little like red spots with blisters, and the blisters pop open, and it spreads it further and further and further. It's called hand, foot, and mouth disease. Mostly children get them, but grown-ups can get them also. If they're around an area where, like for instance, somebody has a changing table, and you touch the changing table or something. And you just touch your hand. I mean, it can be any kind of surface at all. It doesn't matter what it is, table, chair, glass, whatever. And if they have it, you get it. And evidently, when my grandchildren were visiting and whoever was changing their diapers or something didn't clean the friggin' table or whatever. And so guess what? Guess who brought it to Mississippi with them? I've dealt with this thing for a whole week, man. Yeah, I've had to wear gloves on my hands because I don't want to spread it any further. And it is a painful disease. Yeah, just Google it. You can Google it. It's a big epidemic in Florida right now. Kids are bringing it home to school from school with them.
Oh man.
So make sure you kids wash your hands and stuff because it's out there. So I've had it for almost a week now. It lasts about a week. But it makes it so bad, Doc, that you have a hard time walking because the blisters pop open and they're painful when they pop open.
Oh shit. I can imagine.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh great. That's what I needed. Something else brought from Florida.
Keep bringing the pain. Brock Lesnar, baby.
No, it's just like, because you know me, Doc, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And usually if you go through something that's really, really tough, like I've gone through for the last couple of weeks with this ban and all this other stuff that I had crashing down on me and all that good shit, something really kick-ass is going to happen to me pretty soon. That's all I know. I told the kids, hey, if I win $1 million, like from one of these contests that I do and things like that, everyone that is on CGS will get their own Pro PS4 with a year's subscription to PlayStation Plus. If I win $1 million. That will be my gift to them. Oh, and you'd get one too, Doc. I don't know what you'd do with it, since you already have one, but you'd still get one.
Probably give it away as a giveaway or something like that.
Exactly. I know what you would do. You would make sure the fans, all about the fans. And congratulations on 502 now, right?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
I think it's 502. So at 600, what are you giving away?
I gotta go get it now. I had a couple Amazon gift cards. I had a.
You should start considering if you're going to do these giveaways like you've been doing them. PlayStation Plus. You know, like a month of PlayStation Plus.
Some of them don't even have, systems and whatnot. So, like for
Right.
the ones who do, I do stuff like that. But the Amazon, they can take it and buy whatever
Bless
they
you.
want.
Right. You give them a choice. Oh yeah, and Amazon would be better because then if they want a PlayStation Plus, they could get it, or they could use it to spend it for whatever they wanted to. Yeah. I'd go with you. I'd go with yours. Yeah. Yeah. And then Jeremy's telling me, well, I wish we all lived closer together. I'd like to meet everybody. He's all about meeting all these wrestlers too. You ever have a conversation with him? He's all about it, because my brother, he puts stages together for the wrestlers for the WWE. He goes around the country and does that for them. He's been doing that for like 5 years. And so he's met a lot of the wrestlers. So Jeremy's asking me all these questions about them. I'm like, Jeremy, I didn't meet them. My brother did. And these are stories he told me. Not like I told you. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep answering these questions. My brother, my brother's met a lot of people.
Cool. Like who?
He's met Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar he says Brock Lesnar is not a nice guy. He's met Kane.
He really is.
Kane is not a nice guy. Kane is very demanding, and he gives everybody a bunch of shit. He's not a nice guy. He says the nicest guy that he's ever met through the WWE that people would know now is John Cena.
Yes, he is a nice guy.
He says you would think that he would be, because he's so rich and everything, that he would be snobbish and shit, but no. John Cena is a nice guy. He said the other guy that's really nice is Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Those are two of the nicest guys in the business, he said.
That's crazy.
Randy's even brought his kids to because see, they eat together in one of those lunchroom things.
Yeah.
And he says that Randy's brought his kids there. So is Triple H.
H is a pretty nice guy.
Yeah. I met Triple H when I was in Manchester, New England. When I was at a show there. Yeah. He was really cool. So was Stephanie. And you guys know how much I had a crush on Stephanie, so I was like, I was just hoping that, Triple H didn't see me staring at her,
Pedigree.
Oh yeah, either that or my wife would turn around and smack me when we were still together. But yeah, besides that. But anyway, so he's met a lot of people. The only person that I got to meet that he met, but I met him before, and is Andre the Giant. I met Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan in person.
How were they? Were they nice?
Who? Hulk Hogan and Andre? Andre was awesome. Hulk Hogan's all about the money.
It figures.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, if you gave Hulk Hogan $20, he'd do an autograph with you and all that, and take your picture, and you could, he'd put his arm around you and all that good shit. Andre, you didn't even have to ask him. But when he spoke, it was like there was like this beastie voice. I mean, it shook the whole room to me. I was just a young guy, and he could take his whole hand and fit your head into it. Now, he's the only one that I have. He is the only one that I have a picture of. Is that I met was Andre the Giant. That's my prized possession. I have it in a safe deposit box in the bank. So everybody tells me that's worth money. I'm like, yeah, to me. I'm not gonna be showing it to people and giving it to them. Not gonna happen. We can make a lot of copies of them and sell them. No. Not gonna do it. So that's besides that point. But that was one of the most famous people I ever met. and I got to watch. I got to see. Here goes the brain farts again.
Something about Hogan slamming Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I got to see that, but this was nothing to do with wrestling. This was a rock and roll.
Rock and Roll Express.
No. It was. No, they had the big robot. I'm trying to think of their name. They called him Freddy or something. Oh man, I can't remember. I'll have to go through files to remember who it is. Because I used to go to concerts all the time, but they were one of the best ones I ever gone to. I seen Yes, they were pretty cool. Revolving Stage Show. I got to see Foghat. I saw Journey, and I saw the greatest one I ever saw was in California, and that was Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah. I got to see the concert they did before they said they would never do another concert in the United States.
Yay.
I mean, me and my sister, we hitchhiked like 75, it was like 70, 75, 100 miles to get there. Yeah. When my dad was stationed in California, so. That's why I don't like California, because I know how it is, because I lived there.
Oh, steps.
And those people in California are kind of the weirdest people you ever meet. I think they grow them out there. You ever been there, Doc?
California?
Yeah. People.
I'm going in May.
Oh man, get ready, Doc.
Let me come with you, Doc.
So you can meet me there.
Get ready, Doc.
I got something. I'm bringing some of that 203 flavor.
No, I'm just telling you, those people are grown. I don't think they're born. I think they're hatched or grown.
Queer old sexual. That's what I think.
No, they're just gonna start talking weird crap at you, man. I'm telling you, get ready.
All that good California grass, man. They seen aliens.
They've been talking about aliens and people underneath the sea and live life free, be who you want to be, and everyone has a chance to make money. And get ready, Doc. Get ready, Doc. My brother, because like I said, he's a plane captain. He goes until El Segundo. I think it's El Segundo, California. And that's where they have all the tests. They have all the test planes out there. So he goes out there like once every 3 to 5 months to help the guys out testing their planes. And he says every time he goes out there, it's like he has to take spray with him. So if they get too close, he sprays them.
Get up!
Of course, he's kidding, but he just that's what he said. So I don't think so, because we always kid about how they're so much weirder than other people in other states. I mean, you can go to any other state, and you'll find some weird people, but not the whole state. He says they're a lot of fun. He likes to play games with them.
Do not spray the people of California.
He just likes to have fun with them. He told me last night that he went to this bar and this lady, he said she was supposed to come home with him, but she fell asleep in the cab, so he just sent her on her way. He said, man, you just never know these people. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, bro, at least you saved yourself some money. That's one thing he never worries about. It would be so much to be able to live like he does. He never worries about money at all. Never.
Oh man.
I bet.
Oh wait. That's
Well,
kind of
if you made $32 an hour,
I
and
would
56 for time and a half,
shit.
plus you got paid to go to places, I think you'd be happy too. Buy anything you want. Plus he doesn't have a wife or kids anymore. There you go.
Mhm.